Welcome back, engineers. This is MX Duke, and we're back on the purple glob, looking for uranium. We just sat down, and we got a lot to do, so we probably ought to get to it. So, oh, wave at myself. Alright, so we got uranium right over there. It's right down there. And we need to build ourselves a base. So I'm thinking... Actually, I'm thinking we're going to build the base right down here in this valley right here. I'm actually going to lift off the ship here real quick. And move it up over on the hill here. Oh, come on, camera. There we go. Turn off our thrusters just the heck of it. And I have not seen a single bad guy anywhere around here. So I don't think they know where we are, which is probably a good thing. Anyways, so let's get in here and get some steel plate out. Now we need to start off by just building some basic stuff and then go mining, because I did not bring nearly enough to actually start a base. So that's kind of off. There we go. That's better. So our objectives here is to get a basic assembler, a basic refinery, an oxygen generator, because I'm going to need to be able to refill my bottles here at some point. Probably some basic food reprocessing going, which I do have the... And that's not a huge deal because I do have the emergency rations generator on the ship. But basic refinery, basic assembler... That's what we need right now to get started, and of course power to power them both with. It should be a fairly decent platform to start with here. Go out just a little bit farther here. There, that should be good. So, production, we need... I'll get our survival kit moved over too, because that's free. Doesn't cost us anything. Because the big survival kit is the same requirements as the small refinery survival kit, so... Yeah, we can just swap it straight off of that straight off the ship back onto the base, so. So there's our basic assembler and refinery. We'll throw our survival kit right here. We're gonna need A little bit of cargo space, so we'll put a... Oh, I gotta go get interior plate for this. But we're gonna put a cargo container on here. Whoa! Now you gotta love moon gravity. Little jump equals huge leap. And then our O2 generator. Right there. That'll work. That's our start. We just need to get all that built up. So let's grab a handful of our stuff out of here. Motors, small steel tubes, and whatever we can hold of those. That should get us started. And at some point we're going to get a bob. We're going to need a large refinery. The whole point of even being here is that we need uranium. So we are going to get a large refinery going here at some point. And we're going to need some more steel plates. I grabbed them all off of here, didn't I? Yep. Okay. So, which means... Do I have enough for the cargo container at least? Oh, metal grids. Did I? I know I brought metal grids with me. Yep. There we go. That way I can dump all this stuff in here. And we're gonna go find a rock face here real quick and go mine up some... Oops. There we go. Some rock. We'll go put it in our survival kit real quick. And go get us some more steel plate. Dampeners would be good. Jeez. Let's make a couple hundred steel plate. Oh, what am I doing? I'm skipping a step. Gotta do this first. There we go. And then we can make steel plate. We run out of rock already? We did. Okay. That should be enough steel plate for the moment. No, we don't have anything for this. Oh, because I emptied it all out in here. That's why. Where you go grab a little bit more steel plate. Where's our survival kit? There it is. Oh, I'm gonna have to get it out of the survival kit because it's not piped up correctly. There we go. Still need more steel plate. Can we queue up some more, or we are out of iron? Okay. Go drill a little bit more. Oh, I'm gonna empty my inventory though. does me no good to drill if the inventory's full. There we go. There we go. That should be enough to get us going. There we are. Oh, now we need to get this. Well, we should get power on here first before we start doing that. So let's get that. I don't know if I need those. Let's get a battery tossed on here. Whoops, I missed. There we go. Let's just toss a battery right here. And I think I'm going to use the survival battery to start off with. Because it's going to be temporary. And that's what it's all about. So, some construction components. Just grab the stuffs here. I don't know if I need all of that, but need more computers.
Energy low.
Build computers at the... I should have enough components to build me a few computers. Just get 100 computers going here. There we go. That should be more than plenty enough computers. There we go. Now we got battery power. And we need a way to charge it. So I'm going to put up a tower off of here. Which I don't have any steel plate. Okay. Let me pull steel plate out of here. Did we use it all? Yep. Let's go get another load of stone just for good measure here. Oh, except my inventory's full. There we go.
Energy critical.
Oh, and I need to I need to charge up my suit. Okay. Let's go do both. That in there, and then charge up while we wait. Close enough. And dang, survival kits take forever to charge you up. Let's get that and the rest of the computers. That should be plenty enough. We'll leave it to chew on the rest. So... now I'm not going to make an automatic one here. I'm just going to get some height. And then we're just going to drop a few in different directions. Solar panels. Not enough atmosphere to actually work with wind turbines. I mean, we could try it, but I don't think they do much. I don't think they would do much. I wanna, whoops. There we go. I wanna lay one flat so it catches the noon sun. And then go get our solar cells out of the solar cells, and we're gonna need girders for those. I forgot about that. Let's see if we got enough iron left to make some girders. Oh yeah. Might not be enough for all 4 of them. Oh yeah, we got enough. Okay. Oh, we're gonna have to go around front to get them though. I'll grab what's left of that too. Oh, we need construction components for these. Okay. I'm sure I got some of those laying around here somewhere. Yep, right there. There we go. That should be enough to keep our battery charged. They're not working at peak efficiency, but that's okay. That's temporary anyways. Once we get seriously going here, start producing uranium, we're going to tear that down. We're going to have reactors anyway, so. Go ahead and empty out what's left in the ship here. Get it moved over here. We can go ahead, since we got a decent amount of power now, we can go ahead and move our survival kit over. Oops. There we go. And put us a drill back on this edge here. There we are. Oh, wrong color. Ah, well, I don't care. I'm not worried at the moment. One other thing I want to do is get Bob going. Because it's all well and good. I mean, you get the idea of starting a base here. And trials and tribulations, but Bob makes things so much easier, so much faster, and I just think it's better. So let's see, where's Dummy Industries? There we go. Bob, do we want to set him sideways? Yeah, why not? Oh. Ah, there we go, just like that. We're gonna need all kinds of stuff for Bob. Bob takes all kinds of materials. So we need that and that. Probably some of those. What else do we need? We need construction components. We're out of construction components. That's all we need. Oh, construction components. Probably not enough. Nope. So, now that we got power and stuff, we can build right here. And that's all the stuff we had for... Okay. There we go. Stick that in there, and then we'll get our construction components. Yep. That should be, well, we're gonna need about 100 of them. There we go. That should be hopefully enough. Yep. And we got Bob. Get him all set up here. Oh, actually, trying to feel good stuck. Don't need to ignore color. I'm gonna have him ignore armor blocks for now. Just because I don't want to waste all that iron getting them built up. We don't need them built up right here at the moment. We'll do that later. First. Push components immediately, and that should be good. Oh, and turn down the volume. And now we can turn them on. There we go. Alright. Now the next order of business is to get enough iron to actually get a large grid, a large refinery going. We're gonna need one refinery to start kicking off things here. Actually doing what we came here to do. Oh, I need some steel plates to place them. I still haven't seen any baddies. None so ever. Let's get some more steel plate going, because those refineries take a lot of steel plate. And then we're gonna have to go mine some iron. Whoa. Oh, would help if I turned on the thrusters. Durr. Alright. And there was an iron rock around here somewhere. Somewhere close there was an iron rock. Where did it go? Isn't that it right there? Why isn't it showing? Huh. Yeah, that's our iron rock. How come... I don't know why that rock isn't showing up with the ore detector. That's weird. We're gonna scoop up this rock because it's all iron. Well, iron and stone. But that will help us out greatly. Oh, you know what? Except we're packed full of ice. Well, we are getting some iron and stone out of it. Okay. We're not completely packed full of ice. We should probably move some of this ice back to the base. Which means we'd have to build a connector. Let's get a little bit more iron here. And then we'll go back to the base and we'll build a place to dock this thing up. Transfer the ice. We're not completely full on those 2 containers. We got some room still. Let's get some more. Now how are we looking? Now we're getting pretty close to full. We still got a little bit more room. That's plenty full enough right there. And I'm actually going to park this up right here on the base. Yeah. About right there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Alright. Weakening, then we just sit here and just transfer straight across. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and build a connector. We'll build it right off of the bob here. So it would just be so much faster. We're gonna need some steel plate and some interior plate. So let's grab the interior plate. Don't need that much. Need 10. And we don't have any steel plate. That's right, because come the refinery. Okay. I'm gonna have to do this first. Come here, iron. There we go. There we go. Alright. So, up one. And then over one. And then out one. Two. And then the connector. There we go. And Bob should get that working on that. see what Bob needs for it all. Needs construction components, a little bit of everything's. Let's do 100 construction components. Get those ahead of those. Interior plates. Small steel tubes. Come here. And computers. Motors. That's what we needed. And 100 motors. We don't need those. There we go. What are we still missing off this? Construction components. Didn't I build enough? I guess I didn't build enough. Nope. Let's get another 100 construction components going. That should be enough. Okay. Now we can go dock. There we are. Now we can transfer this all nice and easily. Let's see, so... Oh, that should do it. That empties out the miner. Let's see what happens when we undock here. Or when we get out of the ship here. Because when we get out of the ship, it'll start recharging. We will probably start running out of power. But we do have a full-sized refinery. Yay! And we've got some... I purposely brought some superconductors with us so that we can do this. Get some yield modules put on this thing. Oh, we're gonna need some more steel plate. There we go. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. I want to put that in here. There we are. So we can get the absolute most out of our uranium. Construction components, construction components, construction components, construction components. That's easy enough to solve. Oh. Production. Get couple hundred more construction components going here. There we go. And that's beautiful. That is absolutely gorgeous. And we're out of power. Well, I'll undock the miner for now. Let's see, so. We'll just park it right here on this hill. Turn off the... There we go. Turn that off just to save some power. And again, as I've been mentioning before, I don't think anybody even knows we're here. I don't think we need these. When we go start mining for uranium, they're gonna get in the way. Maybe later we'll transfer them over to the base. There we go. Alright. So, all that's really left now is to go get some more, go getting some uranium. After this quick commercial break. This commercial break is brought to you by MX Duke. We now have a Patreon page. So if you scroll down off this video and look in the description below, you'll see a link to our Patreon page. If you like what we're doing and you definitely want to see more of it, become a patron. It will greatly help. And this commercial was brought to you by MX Duke. Alright, back to all seriousness. Alright, so we're going to go get some uranium. Let's go do that. Park. Oh, turn her. There we go. And yeah, we're gonna go over here to the other side of the hill because I think it's closer to the uranium. Oh, yeah, it's right below us. Okay. Let's start digging from here and not get upside down. Oh, hey. Alright. That works. Probably should go ahead and turn on our hydrogen generators so that we're not using up all the hydrogen in the tanks as fast. Oh, there we are. Uranium. We're going to need to level out here because I'm sure this is a thin vein. They normally are when it comes to uranium. There we go. Oh. As much, as we could probably use a stone at this early stage of this base. I really don't want to get clogged up with stone. I completely forgot about that. And we are going to get clogged up with stone really fast. So let's turn around back out of here. We can see our hole out of here. Oh, we dug right through the silicon. That's alright. We don't need silicon. Let's head back up to the base real quick. I want to put some sorters and ejectors on this and eject the stone out of here as we're mining. So I don't want to be collecting all that stone. Probably I'll put some lights on the base so we can see it in the dark because the sun's about to go down. Turn on the lights on the ship too, that would probably help. There we go. Now your refinery will start pulling all this out. I don't want to pull that out though. I'll get rid of that manually. And then let's undock, because otherwise we're going to end up pulling all the power off the base and get landed here. And then we'll throw some injectors on this thing. There we go. That refinery is going to waste all of our power anyways. Now that the sun's down, we may be fully depleted in 21 minutes. Yeah. It's going to take longer than that for the sun to come back up. So we probably should... well... Fortunately, not much else we can do about that. We're just going to have to wait for the sun to come back up. And we got full. We may need to put more. I see, we're getting just a little bit of sunlight. Kind of a game glitch. It kind of clips through the voxels. So, but probably going to need to put a few more solar panels on this, because I think our refinery's taking more than our solar panels are putting out from the looks of it. Or we could just let the base die overnight. I don't know. We'll worry about that here in a little bit. I want to get my sorters set up here. So let's get a little bit of this, and a little bit of this, and Bob will take care of the rest. And we need small grid sorters, small grid ejectors. Let's actually change the color this time. There we go. So, our sorter on that side, and a sorter on this side. And an ejector on this side, and an ejector on that side. That'll work. That should take care of us. just gotta get them set up here. Oh, we have to do them one at a time. Okay. So whitelist. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. There we go. Stone. And drain all. Whitelist. Stone. And drain all. And then our ejectors just need to throw out and collect all. There we go. And we still had stone on board. Where was that stone? That's weird. No, I don't know, but it got rid of it all. Okay. Oh, and then on park. Take off here. Get a little bit more respectable view here. Go back to our uranium hole. If we can remember where our uranium hole is. It's not here. I think... Yep, there it is. All right. Kind of leveled out here. Now we can go to town on this uranium. Our ejectors are ejecting away. We should be good to go. We are going to have to stop here once in a while and just let our ejectors catch up. So, because if we allow ourselves to get all clogged up with stone, then we will end up destroying uranium instead of actually gathering it, which isn't a good thing. You know, we can alleviate this problem by just putting more sorters and more ejectors. Eventually you'll reach a threshold where it actually ejects faster than you mine. That also gets a tad bit bulky. I'd rather just do it this way. Especially just for now. Looks like we ran out of uranium in this direction. Let's go this way. I don't think it's going to be very... Yeah. Alright, we gotta go find more uranium. Oh, I'm getting all sideways and stuff here. Let's clear us out some room so we can maneuver. Oh, the uranium's all below us. Okay. Oh, well, that didn't last long. Oh yeah, it did. No, it didn't. It's there. So while we're sitting here mining, give you a little bit of channel news. So, school's out, and I'm a family guy. It makes it a whole lot harder for me to get quiet time to record in. My recording computer is not, like, isolated. It's right out in the middle of, you know, the house. So, I either have to, you know, kick the kids out or record late at night when everybody's asleep, which really limits my time for recording. So you're gonna find that for the next few months that recordings are gonna become a lot slower. And I do apologize, you know. Unfortunately, I'm not making any money doing this, so I just gotta do what I gotta do to get things going. I just ask that you bear with me. I'm not gonna stop. It might be a little slow coming, but it's not gonna stop. I'm gonna keep doing this and doing this and doing this until, well, whenever the wife divorces me or something. I'll probably still keep doing this. I just like doing this. Let's see what we're doing here. We are getting pretty full of stone here, so we're going to stop for a minute again and let the stone. In fact, we should probably, let's try to get a view of the ship here. We should probably dig a pit here for that stone to fall in, because the thing of it is our drills will pick the stone right back up after the injectors, if it's close enough, after the ejectors eject it. So let's get pointed kind of downwards here. See if we can't dig ourselves a pit. Dump all this stone down in too. Yeah, kind of like that. It'll give us something for the stone to roll and fall down into as we're doing this. I can't even tell if we're right side up or not. Yeah, we are. We're still kind of pointed, either straight down or straight up. What the heck? Let's see. It's really hard to get your bearings. That doesn't help. I don't even know how to read that. I'm not an avionics expert. Wow. Okay. Well. See if we can't get ourselves leveled back out here. There we go. That looks like that's level. So what's our screen look like now? Oh, that looks level too. Okay. Sure. Back to the goodness of some uranium. Wrong direction. Oh, jeez, I wasn't even watching. We're almost out of hydrogen. How are we doing on ice? Well, we still got ice. We just need to park for a minute. Let's dig ourselves out a little bit of a platform here. And then we can just lock right there. And we'll just take a break here and wait for our hydrogen to build back up. How are we doing on load here? Too overly bad. We don't have too much uranium, but we got a little bit. Let's get rid of some of this stone here. It's just excess weight that we don't need. There we go. I might want to put a couple more hydrogen generators on this. The other thing that I found out is the improved hydrogen thrusters that we have don't work with our hydrogen efficiency mod. So we're actually wasting a lot of hydrogen. If I replace them with the stock hydrogen engines, hydrogen thrusters, that's confusing. Because now they have a hydrogen engine that produces power. And we used to call the thrusters engines. Yeah. But anyways, if I replace them with the vanilla hydrogen thrusters, we won't go through a tenth of as much hydrogen. I didn't even realize that until just before I started this episode. So we may go ahead and do that. In fact, you know what? We got a little bit of uranium on us. Let's just go ahead and do that. We'll get out of this hole here and just head that direction. Get us dug out here, turned around, go find our entrance. Fix my view here a little bit. Might as well pick up this uranium while we're at it. There we go. We need to find there's our entrance. That's right above us here. Get me back in cockpit view. It works better. All right. We can go ahead and open up this entrance a bit more while we're heading out of it. There we go. Hello, Mars. And I have absolutely no idea where the base is. It is way too dark now. Crap. Oh, I think that's it right there. A little bit, yeah. I can see some red dots. There it is. And it's completely unpowered. That's not going to help us any. Alright, well, we should have enough stuff to build another battery. We'll just get parked up here so we're not wasting any more hydrogen. There we go. And it doesn't matter if you leave the thrusters on or off, because when you're locked to something like this, they don't They don't do anything. Wouldn't have helped to put lights on the base because there's no power for the lights. Alright, let's just build another battery. We'll build a vanilla battery here somewhere. I'll put it right behind the... We'll put it right there. Yeah. So we're going to need some steel plates. We got it a little bit. Let's get 40 more. I think it... Vanilla battery takes 40 or 80 of these. We'll grab 80. And some computers. And I'm not sure what else it takes. Oh, construction components, I'm sure. Yeah. Okay. And then G. Power blocks. Vanilla battery. I think we got everything. We may need a few more steel plates. Well, we need more computers. Well, it's functional. That's all we need. There we go. We got power. For a little bit. For 3 hours. That should be plenty enough time for the sun to come back up. Now we can come over here and get unloaded. Lights. Lights would be good. Just some interior lights because they're cheap and they don't take hardly any power. Grab a couple of them. Oh. There we go. Oh, I can't put them on the connector. Fine. Ew. Well, I guess we're going to put one there. There's a light. Where else can we put a light? We put one on Bob. Can't believe we can't put one on the side of the connector here. That is a mounting point on that connector. Well, a GPS would be good too. Let's do that. I keep forgetting what this stupid rock is called. Let's just pull up the Steam overlay and look. How do we... I forgot what was the shortcut for the Steam overlay. Ah, crap. Well, I know one way of getting to it. With the blueprints. You can just find a blueprint here that's on the workshop. There we go. And then from there, my files, subscribed items. Moon, Sirius-R. That is the name of the moon that we're on. Sirius-R. Alright. Well, that helps. So, okay. GPS. Sirius-R. Uranium base. Yeah, that works. Alright. Now we can find this place when we need to. I'm not going to worry about putting... Well... We'll just put some here just for... our use. Just so that we have light to work with. That works. And we're going to need to set them up here. So I want full radius, full fall off, intensity around 1, actually even 0.5. Yeah, that should work. And then let's hide them, so we don't need to see them in the terminal once we get them set up. There we go. Now we got some lights. We can see our base. That works. Let's go get docked up and get our uranium unloaded. Maybe even refill on some ice. If I hit the right buttons. And we can go do something with our thruster problem. Go level off here a little. Come on, there we go. And now our since our hydrogen generators are on, they should be automatically refilling themselves out of the... Yeah, they've automatically refilled themselves, so we're good there. And then we'll just wait for hydrogen tank to refill, and then we'll undock again, because I don't want to stay docked to the base. Ooh, I do want to make sure that all the uranium's off. It is. It's all in the refinery. That works. Okay. I don't want to drain the battery on the base. We're going to end up having to build another one again. You know what? You know what might help? If we turn off Izzy's ship refueler. Put our batteries back on auto. And turn on the hydrogen generators. That's a half a megawatt of power right there. Actually, that should be a full megawatt of power. Our hydrogen engines here. No, it's a... Oh, holy cow! That's that's 5 megawatts of power. That works. Heck yeah. That will definitely help. That will get our batteries recharged. In fact, we can run the base off of that and just go ahead and set the base batteries to recharge. And the ship batteries, for that matter. There we go. We'll leave that running for a while. That'll give us a decent amount of power. And while we're waiting for that, we'll go ahead and take all these hydrogen engines off. Let's paint them pink. Now we got Bob going. Let's do that. Be a lot faster. And the vanilla hydrogen engines don't have the same connections as these, so we will have to rework things. We'll have to conveyor them up differently. But that's alright, we'll make it work. Oh, no, not that. Okay. Be careful what we're painting here. Alright, that's all the engines on the top side here. Did we get all the engines off the bottom side? Yep, we certainly did. It's just the two big ones in the back. Alright, now grab the vanilla hydrogen thrusters here and change our color back to white. And we're gonna need small conveyors. It's such a big list of stuff here, it's hard to find everything in it just looking at it. Alright, so we're gonna wanna do this. Oh, we need more interior plate. Okay. Probably gonna need to build some more. Yeah. Let's build a few hundred of them. There we go. Oh, we need to steal some too. Get rid of this. Don't need that. Don't need the construction components. Just need interior plates. A few of those and a few steel plates. That should be all we need. A few more in there. I'll make sure I got plenty enough thrust. And we're going to want to do the same on the bottom here. Make multiple connections in case something gets damaged, we don't fall out of the sky. That should be plenty enough. We're going to want a few upwards thrusters just for space. Don't need many. Oops. That should be plenty enough. And we're probably overkilling it on the side-to-side thrust. Ah, well. Need downwards thrusters. Oh, I'm all out of steel plate. Let's grab 100. There we go. And we shouldn't run out of that. What is that? Oh, that's a glitch. How'd that end up in there? Oh, that's weird. Let's paint that pink. So hopefully Bob will get rid of it, because that's going to clang out. Oh, there it goes. Okay. I don't know how that got in there. Must have been a misclick somehow. Alright, that should be enough for bottom thrust. We need forward thrust, which is going to go right here. There we go. That should be plenty enough forward thrust. And now, so we got up, down, forward, we just need backwards. We're gonna have to move our spotlights for that. Let's paint them pink. Because the vanilla large thrusters, which is what I want to put in the back, are going to take that entire conveyor to mount. So as soon as Bob gets around to grinding them down, he should be getting stuck or doing something at some point. There he goes. Oh. Change our color back to white. And there's our big thruster. And I can't put that there because of the dock. Okay. Well, we may have to undock to put these on. Which will be funny because we have no rear thrust. We have no forward thrust either. Let's help Bob finish up the thrusters first. So, alright Bob, what you need? Just a crap load of construction components. Okay, well that's easy enough. Let's build 300 of them. That should cover everything. There we go. Get this big thing out of my face. What does it need for these? Construction components. It just hasn't gotten around to it. Okay. It's just building the thrusters first, is what it's doing. That should be enough forward thrust for us to get going. We're just going to have to be careful of the backwards thrust. Let's undock here. Oh. Oh. Why aren't we? Oh, because we have no forward thrust. We'll just slide down here. Yeah. I'm gonna figure out how to get. We may just slide right up onto the platform here. Oops. I can't see what's going on. Yeah, we did. No, well, let's just park right there. It doesn't help us any. Okay. Because we still don't have room for the thrusters. We're going to do this. We're going to throw a couple of little thrusters pointing backwards right here. Maybe that'll be enough for us to get forward thrust. Just enough to get away from the base. We do need to go turn our batteries back on, though. We should have plenty of power now. Put that back on auto. There we go. This one still shows as empty. There we go. Okay. Alright, let's try this again. Park. Can we move forward now? Oh, we can. Perfect. Let's actually back up just a little. And we'll set down right there. Perfect. think that's going to be enough room. We may be canted a little bit too much, though. Oh, nope, we can do it. Yay. There's our thrusters. Alright, looking at this, I'm thinking it does need an update. Just trying to figure out, because this is the standard style of getting rid of stone. The sorter and the ejector. It's not efficient, especially with this build with the drills all the way around it. I mean, I'm just picking the stone back up as fast as I can drop it. So what I really want to do is put a survival kit on this. Or I also have, let's see here, where is it? I also have these small refineries. This on a sorter somewhere on it so that it pulls the stone into this and refines it first. But I'm not sure if this actually works with the new update, if it'll actually refine it into the iron and silicon and whatever, or if I'll just end up with just gravel out of it. So let's see, it's about the right size. Oh, I didn't even realize that was on. There we go. It's about the right size to put it in, like, instead of two of these medium cargo containers, and put a sorter right in front of it. And then, but the downside to that is that, one, I think I'll have some stuff fall off if I do that. Yeah, a few things. It's not too big of a deal, though. Not too bad. I'll be lowering my my cargo capacity and raising the weight on it on the same time, because I'm pretty sure this thing's heavy with all the components that go into it. I don't know. Let's try it. Let's get out our block here and paint it pink. Let's get rid of a few things. Since it's sitting here, oops, those are gonna fall. That's all right. Go ahead and get rid of this engine. And we're gonna have to take these off. Only got one bob going, so this is gonna run kind of slow. I thought I fixed that. Seem to be having a glitch here where I set it to not build armor blocks and it keeps changing every time I reload the game. I did take a break here, and I don't know if you guys noticed the cut there. Wrong button. There we go. Is it just me, or did those not paint? There we go. There we go. Hopefully nothing falls off. But yeah, so I don't know why, but yeah, it seems to be resetting that every time I reload the game. I wonder if it's doing anything else with Bob when I do that. All my other settings seem to be sticking. especially the color settings and everything. It's just that. I don't get that. Well, anyways, we got this done. Ooh. Okay. This is a problem. I thought I had... No, of course I didn't. Ooh. Let's see here. The sorter isn't going to work with this. Okay, but I have option number 2. And that is the survival kit. Let's get my paint back here. There we go. So, with this little small... let's get the welder back out. This little small port right here, I can attach the survival kit to that. And then I can just queue up a crap load of stone ingots in the survival kit and use it to process the stone. It's a bit slower. It'll work, and it's not very... it's not as... what's the word I'm looking for? It doesn't create as much ingots out of each stone as the refinery would. But it's better than nothing. So we'll do that. So... since we're doing this, we might as well orientate this so that it's usable while we're doing it. It might be upside down, and it'll be fun if I respawn from this. Yeah, because that definitely puts it upside down in this orientation. But... that should work. It'll do what we want it to do. And then I'll just put some slim cargo containers behind it here to take up the gap here. Clean up my... slim cargo box here. That'll work. Oh, did I have the right? Or is it just a shadowing? It's just a shadowing. Okay. And then we got to get the hydrogen engine back out. Or the hydrogen thruster back out. I keep calling it an engine. It's not an engine. That's an engine. Oh, I didn't realize my engines are still running. Well, the battery should be fully charged. Let's see here. Let's get this thing out of my face. There we go. Let's turn the hydrogen engine off. And let's see how much ice we got left on this thing. Oops, that's not the screen I wanted. Here we go. Oh, we still got plenty of ice on here. Okay. And so we just need to... getting sidetracked here. Going to inventory, going to production. Grab our survival kit and queue up. There. That should be plenty enough to not worry about it for a while. Yeah, that's a whole lot of stone to go through. I don't think we'll ever have to deal with that again. Alright. So, oh, I'm forgetting. One other thing I was thinking about was actually throwing some armor on this. There was an update yesterday. Paint. if you notice when I pulled up my paint here, it looks different. We have used skin. Ooh, that is different. That was an update from Keen, and they had a free update that just updated to everybody. That was, of course, the UI here for the skins. A small grid cryo chamber, which I don't see using anytime in the very near future. Down the road, I was thinking about a small grid build. That would be really cool. Cryo chamber. I could work the cryo chamber into that. We'll get into that later. I'm getting a lot of ums here. Sorry. There's a. Oh. This part of the UI right here. Drop selected items from characters. So they moved the drop from up here to here. Withdraw components from the build planner. Supposed to replace easy inventory. I still have easy inventory loaded. I'm probably still going to use it. Because this is cool, but it's clunky. Deposit all ores, ingots, and components. This is neat. Instead of just alt left clicking from easy inventory, you can go into the inventory manager, let's go right here. Inventory. Pick a cargo box and just hit this. And it does the same thing as alt right clicking. I'll add selected components to production queue. There you go. So let's if in your G menu here, right down here, that's your build planner. If you take a block, any block, and click it, right or left click it, and then just hit the plus sign down here, or you can drag and drop too. It adds it to your build planner. And then if you go over here, where's my ramp? Did I put a ramp on this side? No. And you go to a cargo container, and you use the withdraw components from build planner. Everything, all the blocks that was in that build planner in your G menu will be withdrawn. It says here I am missing steel plates and construction components and a bunch of other components for those 3 blocks I had in the build planner, but it deposited what I had. Let's put all that stuff back. Don't need it. But yeah, that's how that works. Yeah, so there you go. There's your Keen update for the day. Let's get back to what we were doing, which was mining uranium. I got sidetracked again. I did want to repaint this. I figured since we had the update, I bought this stuff here, and there's a bunch of character skins, and a few other things was in a downloadable content that I bought. This is my new character skin. It's kind of a collage of different ones. I thought it was cool. And then, since I have that, I'm going to repaint the ship. Just because I can. What color do we want it? I think blue. Yeah. And then I want to use the carbon fiber armor skin. So let's see how that looks. Get out of our block here. And Control Shift. Paint. There you go. And that's the carbon fiber skin in blue. Why not? What the heck? Now I have a blue and yellow ship. Alright. And now I'm going to go mining. I'm going to go mine a crap load. I will either edit it out or make I don't know, throw some music in with a time lapse. We'll see what I do in the post. But here we go. Oh yes. Look at that. Yes, the vanilla. They're not as strong. I'm definitely not going in dang it. What is the word? Accelerating as fast. But it is, look at that, it's not draining my hydrogen. I'll go ahead and turn the O2 generators off. Let's see. No. I'm hardly using any hydrogen now. Haha. I was wondering like, oh, there we go. Just barely. That is much better. Now, where is my hole? It's dark, I can't see. I think I might need some more gyros on this thing. Where's my hole? There it is. There it is. Down the hole. Mining ship go down the hole. Alright. We'll see you guys here in a little bit. Well, I wiped out 2 whole uranium deposits, and this is what I got to show for it. Not as much as I was thinking I was gonna get. But it is what it is. Trying to get this thing docked. There we go. Get sort of level here. Sort of lined up. There we are. Not sure if these hydrogen thrusters are going to get in the way here. There we go. Get this uranium all moved over to the refinery. Well, it's all adding up, ain't it? 111,000 units of uranium. That's gonna take forever. Watch it count down here. That's gonna take a while. So I guess while we're waiting for that to process, I think we'll just cut it here. I thank you very much. I guess the next episode's going to be our trip back to Europa. Back to our ice ball over there. Yeah, with all of our uranium in tow. But oh, I should check to see how much power we got here. That one's completely empty. Oh, we got power for 6 hours. That should be good enough. Yeah, so we'll let this all process. We'll load it all back up into the miner here, and we'll head back to home base. Well, what is currently home base. Where is my GPS for home base? Did I turn it off? Yeah. There we go. We'll be heading back there. and this will be our stop if we ever need to come back and get more uranium, which, once that 111,000 units of uranium processes it, I don't think we'll need any more after that. Not for a while. It's going to be a long while. But anyways, I thank you. Like, subscribe, leave me a comment. Tell me what you think, what you don't think, what you did last summer. And we will see you guys later. Get over here in the light. There it is. Ooh. Oh yeah, there's new emojis too. I get to dance. Yay. But yeah, so yay, we have uranium. Alright. Well, we'll see you all later. Whoop, wrong button. Goodbye.